Hi guys, I am singer-songwriter Lauren Gruwell, and today I have a beautiful special guest with me here. She is a singer, a guitarist, and a songwriter. She has a vast repertoire of original work. She has written over 300 songs. She has been recognized as one to watch by Nashville Songwriters Association International List. Please welcome Christen Cooper.
Hey, thanks so much. I'm so excited to be here and talk about music with you.
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much for coming today. I really appreciate it. I know you're a busy, very busy woman, so it means a lot to me that you come up here and do this with me. To get started, why don't you describe for people who are watching today, what kind of singer would you classify yourself as?
I'm a country pop singer, and my vocals are just pretty clean with a little bit of twang that I sprinkle in here and there. I've had people tell me that I sound like Joni Mitchell, Taylor Swift, Colby Kelly, which I think is kind of fun.
Yeah.
But my style is definitely an early Taylor Swift kind of vibe.
Okay, that is, yeah, the fact that you would say that, I'm like, that is exactly what I would have said too. I was listening to your stuff all week, and it's just such feel-good music. And I was like, yeah, she is really like similar to Taylor Swift. Not the exact same voice. You have a very unique sound to your voice, but I think that you storytell like her in a way, and it's just really amazing. So
yeah, thank you.
That's awesome. So to kind of piggyback off of that question, but with songwriting, how would you describe the music that you typically write?
Yeah, so I like to write all kinds of different genres, but my definite main staple is just the country pop stuff. I just love to tell stories and use that country lyric style, but it's been fun to like add some more pop like melodies and phrasings, and so I kind of like to mix the two. I think that's really fun. But I like to write all kinds of things. I've been dabbling in like some rock stuff, some more even pop edge like writing things, jazz, and so I just kind of like to experiment. It keeps it interesting so I don't get bored, and I just get to try a lot of things. There's just so many possibilities, and I kind of think that comes from like growing up. I listened to all kinds of different music, so like some of my influences were like Asia or Journey, Lifehouse, Switchfoot, obviously Taylor Swift,
all the good stuff,
Carrie Underwood and Keith Urban. So just like a vast different kinds of music, and so
yeah,
I kind of think that spills into kind of what I do now. So
what you do now into your work. Yeah, that's awesome. It sounds like you're very versatile. So that's really cool. So kind of to talk more about songwriting, why don't you dive into the process of songwriting for you and what that looks like?
Yeah, so it's different every time, but I usually just start with a song title. That's like 90% of the time, that's what I do. And then so music and lyrics kind of come together for me, but I mostly will pick up my guitar and find a melody and just play it over and over until I kind of get it where I want it to be. And then once I'm kind of excited about it, I'll be like, yes, this feels really good. And then I'll just start thinking about like, you know, the title and what I want to say, and kind of just put some lyrics together, and then it kind of grows from there. But like I said, it's different every time. I've also been doing some different things recently. Like I've been doing some top lining where like someone will bring in a track and then I'll just write a melody and lyrics. So that's kind of fun and different. Yeah. And then occasionally I'll get like a brief for like a sync kind of thing. And so they'll ask for a specific like mood or a specific topic, you know, like friendship or family. And so again, that kind of is fun to have something specific that I'm writing for instead of just whatever I'm feeling in the moment. So
yeah, that's so interesting. It's always interesting to hear different songwriters and their processes, and it oftentimes I feel like it's a little bit messy because we're creative people, so it's never exactly like the same thing every time. But for you, it sounds like you kind of start with an idea, you get inspiration, and then you just kind of let it unfold in a different way. That's really, really cool. So because you've written so many songs, I can't believe that, over 300 songs.
They're not all good though.
Well, hey, that's okay.
We're not good, but we get a few that are good.
That's how you get to the good ones, right? Like there's a lot that we can just throw away, but that's really incredible. It just shows how dedicated you are to songwriting and your craft. For anyone watching this video that is thinking, gosh, I would love to start songwriting, but I have no idea how to. I follow some different songwriting forums online, and I see people say that all the time. Like, I have this great inspiration or idea, but I've never written a song. How do I do it? What advice would you give to someone who is just starting out in songwriting?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, there's a structure. So, I mean, that can be helpful to learn, but really just like if you're passionate about something and have an idea, it's just to sit down and write it and kind of see what you come up with. I think that's just like just going for it and seeing what works and what doesn't, getting your feet wet. I think that's a good thing. And then the next day, do it again and again and again. And kind of like, I've been told like you should just write consistently. If you want to get better at something, it just takes practice and consistency. So just the more you do it, the better you get. And I also think like to set goals for yourself, because I know when you're first starting out, it can be hard to, like sit down and finish it. I mean, I have a lot of songs that I've sat down and they're just unfinished, and I may never be finished. Yeah. But yeah, so set goals for yourself. Like start with, I really want to write 10 songs, and you'll be so proud once you hit that goal. And then, hit 20 and 30 and 100 eventually. And I just think with everyone, you get better. But you can also, I think, going to workshops, I think that's how we met, is to go and learn, educate yourself, follow people that are doing what you want to do, and you can learn so much. And then networking, meeting new people. I love to co-write. That's mostly what I do these days, is co-writing with other talented people and collaborating. I think, more heads are better than one.
Yeah,
so I think that can really help. And you just never know like what opportunities will come about and who you're going to meet. So hopefully that is helpful.
Yeah, I think that's really helpful. By so many nuggets of wisdom in there. I think you need to do a songwriting workshop.
Hey, I mean, that'd be fun. Let's do it.
And sign up. You should. I feel like you have so much knowledge in your mind that you've worked really hard to acquire. So Christen, tell us what's next for you musically in your career. What is the next thing you're trying to achieve? Maybe performances you might have coming up, or you can talk about your newest release or anything you want. The floor is yours.
Yeah, so I've been working on a few new songs that I've recorded in the studio, and so I'm just trying to get ready for those releases. I'm super excited to share this new stuff. And then I'm also going to be going in the studio in a couple of weeks to record some more new stuff. I'm hoping to do more live performances. With COVID and everything, that's kind of been hard, but I would love to get out and play more. I also do some live streaming too, so if you're on social media, you can hopefully catch me on one of those. And then, yeah, you can find my music on all streaming platforms, wherever you listen to music, or you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
That's great. So what is your Instagram handle?
It's just at Christen Cooper Music.
Christen Cooper Music, okay. And we can maybe put it in the description below too.
Sounds good.
But yeah, so it sounds like you're just really in a huge creative phase right now, creating things. So to segue into the next part of our video, we get to hear Christen perform, and I'm so excited. Why don't you describe this song you're gonna perform for us? Maybe tell us how you wrote it, what it means to you. We would love to hear all about it before you sing.
Absolutely. So this is an unreleased song. It's called Good in the Bad Days. And I just remember one night I was kind of preparing for a write that I was going into, and just was looking over some titles, and I just kind of came up with this one, Good in the Bad Days. And I liked kind of the opposite of the good and the bad together, and just thought that could be really cool. So I sat down and started to come up with a few little melody ideas, and then a few little lyrics just kind of fell out. But I really wanted to write this song. I mean, the last couple of years have been challenging for me and for a lot of people, and I really wanted to write something that would be hopeful, so that people would know no matter what you're going through, there is hope, you're going to be okay, and even in the bad times, there's going to be something good coming for you. So
yeah, well, I love the title of the song too. That's a really incredible title, and I think that is a message that everybody can relate to. So let's hear Christen sing.
There's gonna be a rainbow if I can just wait out the rain. Gonna stumble in the dark, but there's a light on the way. Another letdown, another heartbreak, another night, tears are running down my face. time go. And why love left me standing out in the cold. Faced a train wreck out of nowhere. I've been knocked down, but I'm still here. And I'm gonna get through it the only way that I know. Looking for the good in the bad days, looking for the up on the down days, looking for the blue in the gray skies, or a silver lining. One thing I know for sure is the world's gonna keep on turning. Nothing lasts forever, even the bad days get better. Just trying to get by on the low days, keeping it together on fall apart days, looking for the blue in the gray skies, or a silver lining. One thing I know for sure is the world's gonna keep on turning.